Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. My name is Arsalan and today we are on day 22nd of solving the Python object-oriented programming system questions. So I have prepared yet another question for you on day 22nd, and if you are very new to this playlist of solving the object-oriented programming system questions with the help of Python, so let me give you a brief introduction of what this playlist is all about. So guys, in this playlist we have been solving a question related to the object-oriented programming system. So we started from a day one from a very basic question, and then we have moved on to day two and then day three. Slowly and gradually, we increase the level and increase the bar of the question difficulties, and then slowly and gradually, we have come on to day number 22nd. So day number 22nd includes a question of inheritance. Uh, I introduced the concept of inheritance on day 17th, where we have discussed about single inheritance, and we have been solving the single inheritance question from day 17, and we have been increasing the difficulty level of single inheritance. Moreover, we will be covering all type of inheritances, including multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance, and also we will be solving question related to all of these, as we have been solving the question related to single inheritance. So guys, just before starting with this tutorial with these questions, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon button, and bookmark the playlist so that you can get the updates from the channel. So as you can see on the screen, there's a question related to the bank account class. So first of all, I would like to ask you guys to solve it on your own. That would give you an idea that where are you making a mistake, and if you are unable to solve the question, then of course you can follow my method. Now let's start the question. The question says create a class called bank account with the attributes bank account number and balance. So let's create the class. First of all, class, and bank account is the name of the class, bank account, and we have two instance attribute that are account number, then we have balance as well. Now we have to give this name of the instance attribute as account number is equals to account number, then self dot balance is equals to balance. Now we have to create a child class called savings account that inherits from the bank account class. So this class is done, the parent class is done. Now we have to create a child class. So to create a child class, first of all we will be saying class and giving the name of the child class. So the name of the child class is savings account. Now after this we have to close it by parentheses, and inside those parentheses we have to give the name of the parent class. So the name of the parent class is bank account, which we want to inherit. So the name of the bank account is the parent class. The name of the parent class is bank account, and this is the class we have to inherit in the savings account. Now we have to we have to write def in it to get the instance attribute. And as you can see, while I put the moment I enter the press the enter key after writing the init, you can see on the screen there is a keyword called super. So what is this super? We have already discussed, and we have been discussing it from D17. So I would like to give you a brief introduction about this too, that super in it a function, it's a keyword that allows us to use the functionality of the parent. So the parent class has two attributes, so it will allow us to use the attributes from the bank account, that is our parent class. So this is what it will make us do. And now we have to do what we have to do in the next in the question is add an attribute called interest rate to the savings account class. So we have to add another instance attribute, that is That is what? That is interest rate. Interest rate. So interest rate is the another uh, another instance attribute that we have to create, and that is only for the child class. So that is only valid for child class, and it will not be applicable for the bank account. All right, because we have just introduced is this attribute in the savings account, not in this bank account. So it will be only available in the savings account, not in the bank account. Why? Because bank account has two attributes. However, the savings account will be having three attributes, and it is self interest rate is equals to interest rate. Now we have three attributes in the savings account. However, there are two attributes in the bank account. So which means that the what does it mean? It means that these two attributes, account number and balance, we can also use in the bank account as well as in the savings account. But interest rate, that we cannot use in the parent class. It can be only used in the child class, that is our savings account class. Now let's move further in the question. Implement a method in the savings account class that calculates and return the interest earned on the balance. So now we have to create a method. So they haven't mentioned the name of the method, which we have to give the name of the method. So what we will be doing here is we will be just giving the name according to the according to the logic that they are asking us to. So let's say let's see what the logic is here. The implement a method in the savings account that calculates and returns the interest earned on the balance. So we have to return the interest, and so to do that we can just write the method as calculate interest, and inside that what logic we will be writing. Let's say interest amount is our new variable, interest amount. So this will be equal to the percentage amount. So let's say there is a 5% is the interest rate. So self dot interest rate into what? Into self dot balance. This will be equal to our interest amount. All right, so what will be our interest amount? Let me write it here. For example, let's say we have interest amount. Let's say we have interest rate is equals to 5%. That would be equal to 0.05, right? 0.05 will be our interest rate, and let's say our balance is 1000. So this will give us the value as 50. So this will be our 50 will be our interest amount, but we do not have to return the interest amount. We have to return the balance plus interest amount. So we will be saying that self dot balance is equals to self dot balance plus self dot interest amount. Now this will be equal to what will be it will be equal to balance self dot balance would be equal to what? It will be equal to self dot balance is 1000 and interest amount is 50, so it will be equal to 1050, right? So each time we run this method called self interest, it will be just taking out the percentage value. Let's say that the percentage the interest rate is 0.05, so it will take the 0.05 of the balance, and then it will add it into the balance. So that's what we have to do here in calculate interest method. Now let's try this method. First of all, let's create an object here. Let's create an instance here. Let's say A is our instance, and it's a savings account in instance, and in this we have to take 3 attributes. So let's say for what they're asking us, first attribute is account number, so what we can write any number 43512, something like this is our account number. All right, now next they are asking us the balance, so let's say our balance is 1000, and third they are asking is the interest rate. So I can say that the interest rate is 0.05. I'm not putting it in the percentage because I have just used it as a decimal value in the method here, so I'm not using it as a percentage. If I'm using it as a percentage, then I have to change the method and divide it by 100. So instead of doing that, I'm just putting it as 0.05 as a decimal value. I hope that you have understood this too. So now if I print a dot balance, you will see that we will be getting 1000, right? That we know that because the balance initially is 1000. So initial balance. Now after running the calculate interest method, what we will be getting, let's run this method, a dot calculate interest, and close it by parenthesis because it's a method, so we have to close it by parenthesis, and now we have to print this value. So a dot print a dot balance. Now we will be just getting a different value. Now you can see if I run this code here, you will see that we have got 1050. Now if I again run this, you will be seeing that we will be getting another value. Now it will be what will be doing, it will be calculating the interest not on the 1050. Oh, sorry, it will be just not calculating the interest on 1000, it will be calculating on 1050. So it will be like let me write it here. Now it will be calculating interest amount on 1050, not on 10000. So what we will be getting, so it will be equal to 0.05 into 1050. That will be equal to our interest amount. This will be our interest amount. So this will be our interest amount, and our balance will be equal to interest amount plus balance. So balance is, let's say, 1050. So interest amount is this. So instead of putting this, let's put this value. So this will be our final answer. So let's run this and check what we have got. So see 101102. So this is the thing we will be getting. And again, if I run this, let's run this again, you will see that it will be now calculating on 1105 point something 11. So see that it has been just calculating the interest rate based on the previous value, not on the initial value. All right, so this is what the logic they have asked. So I hope that you were able to solve this method and solve this question of object oriented programming system, which includes a single inheritance. And there are some more upcoming question related to single inheritance, and then after we have gained the confidence on single inheritance, we will be just moving on to different types of inheritance first. And guys, if you have any doubt left in the question, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time.